Okay, that's the Belon 03. This is the Urbanfun YBF number dash number. And put on the glove because it's time to knock the fucking Belon 03 off its perch, which it's been for many months. It's a very good set. If you've got it and you're happy with it, keep it. Don't do anything. If you are into chasing your dream set and you think it's this, but a little bit better would be ideal. Who doesn't want better? Okay, that's a fucking weird angle. This sounds better a little bit, and it's more expensive a little bit. They're both under $100. This has a beryllium driver. The Belons don't. This has, maybe because of the beryllium, I graphed it out and it actually graphs what I would consider to be a little bit better than the Belon, and I consider the Belon to be pretty much my template. This has 2 breather holes, notably, one there and one there. It's got a larger stem on it. Let me go ahead and compare the two of them. The cable is better than the stock one. It's also MMCX, while the Belon is 2-pin. So this is the Urbanfun, and this is the Belon, 2-pin versus MMCX. You can see that the nozzle size is notably different. This is more regular, typical. Might look bigger, but this is actually kind of small compared to a lot of others. The depth is very close to the same. The fit of this is a little better. And I, like many of you, when I first got my hands on this, thought this is just like a reshelled Belon. And actually, they're not the same shape. And it's not like they took the same mold, because this side's definitely different because of the nozzle, and then this side, it's got like the left side kick on that one, and this one not so much. It's not the same thing. It's the same design pattern, which is interesting. I actually like the Belon 03 now after bitching about it so many times, because I just became used to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's regular for me. I use the Belons all the time. They're in my A tier. They're not a joke. If you're a part of Belon Army and you think these are excellent, I do too. That doesn't change. These are excellent. The goal is to always be finding the best stuff. And if somebody said, what is the best sub $100 set that I could buy right now? This would be it. This is the king of the budgets right now, for me. Is it worth 20 bucks more? 20, 25 bucks? For me it would be, because I'm always trying to get the best. Also for Rex. Like, because people say, okay, forget everything else, forget price, just sound quality. Pimp to pimp, player to player. Which one? I take this one. It's got a better delivery. It measures out better. It's got beryllium driver. That's just placebo for me, but it does have beryllium driver. The fit, they're both, I got so used because of the Belon that this was no big deal. And I swear, mama looking down on me, this fits a little bit better. I think this is... So if the Belon 03 introduced you to the fact that you don't have to pay top dollar to get high quality sound, then this is really the same thing for a little bit more, with a beryllium coated driver, and I think slightly better sound. I genuinely believe that. What's the difference between this and the other 5, 6, 7, 8 that have been said to be better than the Belon, but I disagreed and did a video, or I just decided to skip it because why get on to other people's trains and try to derail it? Just if you're happy, you're happy. Personally, I'd wreck this. If you're asking which one would you pick, I would pick this one. Is it worth the price difference? In this price range, I think so. $20, $25. I think it's worth it to get the Urbanfun. If we're talking, stuff that's $2,000, like what I just reviewed or what I just did an unbox of, we're getting into jewelry level, man. Like, is it that big a deal? No. That thing is gorgeous and it does sound really, really nice. But that review hasn't come up yet, so I don't know. And this review hasn't come yet either. I'm just saying that listening to these two, I would take this set. And it's weird because it's very similar to that in its unique design and its metal. I'm becoming kind of convinced that for dynamic drivers, these metal shells seem to be ideal. You got the Canas Pro, the KXXS, the Starlight, the TFZ number 3, the Belon 03, now the Urbanfun. They're all in metal. The resonance and the decay, it seems more under control for dynamic drivers with this heavy metal type of shell. That's for another video though. So I've gone way too long. We'll be doing a full video for this using music to explain why I think it's a little bit better than that. We're splitting hairs here, y'all. Should you move off of this if you're happy? No. I'm dinging sales right there by saying that, but honestly, no. Would I? Yes. Would I spend $25 more for a little bit more better sound? Yes, because the scale gets really, really, really bad as you get higher. You're spending lots of money, and you're never even sure if you're really getting it. I can spend $25 and wonder if I convinced myself that it's actually better. Because if I did, then it is. Perception is reality in this hobby. You know what I mean? This isn't like computers where they can do benchmarks and be very, very exact. This is people saying that I think I can hear cymbal strikes or I can hear kick drums, or you never met these people in your life. They're literally binary data on the internet on a screen that you're looking at through your smartphone or computer. You never met them in your life. In 10 years, they'll be robots maybe, and you won't know the difference, the reviewers. Because you've never met them. How would you know? I'm going kind of off the deep end right there, so I'll go ahead and turn this video off. The gloves are a good idea, aren't they? I did one video before this, and my fingerprints were all over this. DNA galore. These are nice. Shout out to Fast and Clean. Dude gets stuff right 70% of the time, which means he gets it right 40% more than anybody else that I pay any attention to. So if Fast and Clean says something's good, there's a very good possibility that it is. Get this glove off so I can turn this off. And I'm out. Review will be coming. Shows live on stage for hoes yelling my name. To be precise, ripping mics is the light of